I'm Big Will Evanson, and it's time to talk sports. Back at home tonight are your Grand Junction Jackalopes. It's the first time the Idaho Falls Chuckers have been in town all year, and even though they're in the north, getting a series win this weekend is key for the Lopes. And this is why every game and every series is so vital. Lopes are chasing those vibes. Now, 2 games behind the Rocky Mountain Vibes, there was very little margin for error, especially with the Owls creeping up behind them. Lopes are tied for second with NoCo, but really all that matters is winning ball games. Only 5 series remain this season, and the only way the Lopes can qualify for the playoffs is finishing first in the South. And it's a great chance to get a series win this weekend. Lopes back at home and back in familiar territory behind that home crowd, and they're playing a team that hasn't seen this ballpark all season long. And the Chuckers have the Pioneer League's worst overall record this season. Through 69 games this year, the Chuckers have won just 23 total games this year. The Lopes certainly want to get those bats going. Again, the Lopes are the best hitting team in the league as they lead in basically every single category. But if the bullpen can step up and hold tight late in games, the Lopes, well, they can beat anyone. To see if they can beat the Chuckers tonight, join us right here at 9 p.m. on Fox 4 and at 10 p.m. over on KREX5 as Chad Roderick will have your full highlights from tonight's matchup at Supplesio Field. Well, we have had an absolute blast telling the stories of the high school football teams in the Valley. The season is coming fast, and these 4 teams are getting ready for a brand new season that brings new excitement and new opportunity. And in case you missed any of the features on the teams in the Grand Valley, all 4 stories are available on westernslope.now.com. And folks, don't forget, 1 week from tonight, we will be live at Stoker Stadium for week 0 as Grand Junction takes on Pueblo West next week, and we have got you covered for that one. Then the following week, all the teams will be back on the field, and we will have all the highlights for you on Friday Night Frenzy. Boy, that is exciting. And speaking of waiting, the wait is finally over as the Denver Broncos will be playing live football in just over an hour. Denver is currently in Glendale, Arizona to face the Cardinals in Game 1 of the preseason. And folks, get your popcorn ready because Sean Payton confirmed that the starters will see the field tonight. So yes, indeed, in just over an hour, we will get our very first look at Russell Wilson in the new look offense. Just how long the starters will play remains to be seen, but it's a perfect time for the starters to get acclimated to the new scheme. But it's also a perfect time for the young guys and those fighting for a spot on the roster to get live game experience. Kickoff in Arizona is at 8 p.m. In addition to the Broncos, 12 other teams are in action tonight. Finally, the NFL has returned, and even though it's just preseason, it feels good to just see those logos and uniforms once again in action. Welcome to the eve of football season, folks. What a feeling. That's all my time for sports. I'm Big Will Evanson.